My name is Ryan Barnhouse. I am studying exercise and sports science. I'm currently in the 3+2 high altitude exercise physiology grad program, and I have minors in both biology and chemistry. So in high school, I was a football player and I hurt my knee, and I ended up seeing a physical therapist to help the recovery of my knee, and I thought for a while that's what I wanted to do. So I initially got interested in exercise and sports science.
My first year back here at Western in 2013, my chair at the time, Kathleen Kinkema, gave us all a book called Teaching Naked to read and think about how that could change our pedagogy. And one of the philosophies in that book was to identify real-world problems and then in your courses come up with assignments and projects were aimed at solving those real-world problems and let them recognize that they are making a difference. So in our field of exercise and sports science, I've already talked about a couple examples of we have a problem with sitting too much. We can do something about that. We can do something about that here and now.
Yeah, so Dr. Dalek and I's relationship really started. I became passionate about this project. My second semester here at Western of my first year, my goal was to implement standing desks and active workstations into classrooms on campus. Because a professor of mine at the time, he talked about sedentary behavior and how unhealthy it is for anybody to be sedentary so long throughout the day. So my thought was, why don't we have standing desks or active workstations around campus? So I worked with a senior at the time, and we wrote a proposal for a grant, and Dr. Dalek helped advise that, and we received $4,000 to put standing desks and active workstations around classrooms on campus.
Ryan likes the Avengers. And we sometimes make analogies between Star Wars and the Avengers and what we're learning in exercise physiology, and it makes it kind of fun. And I sort of joke that Ryan has this super serum that made him grow and mature academically a lot quicker than the usual individual. And yeah, and he just gets it, and he's just got this compassion and empathy for his fellow students, for his fellow humans, and I think that's really what's driving it.
So the biggest lesson that I've learned from Dr. Dalek over the past 4 years is that support is the root of mentorship. And support can come in all different shapes and sizes, and that's seen through mine and Dr. Dalek's relationship over the past couple of years. He supported me in those conversations that we had, when he was advising me writing this grant proposal, or the conversations that we had when I had questions about this graduate program that I'm now a part of. But support also looks like him thinking of me in those months where we wouldn't have conversations. It was a couple of months since we last chatted when he sat me down, thought of me for this position at the hospital. And that's something that I've been able to take into my role as a peer mentor on campus, being able to show support to my mentees, being able to show support to the other mentors in the program. And it's also something that I'll be able to take into my future working in the health field moving forward.
The award, really is about, what's the impact the student has had. Ryan's not just done a standing desk project. He's also done cardiac rehabilitation. He's also a peer mentor. He's also going to be doing, and we've been working on doing a project to help with the mental health of our students as his thesis project.
Dr. Dalek, thank you so much. I really think that these past 4 years would not have been as much of a growing experience for me if it wasn't for our relationship. And then also in my future, I'm sure I'll be looking to you for more mentorship and more advice. So thank you for everything.